Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. I'd like to provide you with inspiration today, and our topic for today is vision. Vision really speaks to the leader's ability to see into the future. It speaks to the leader's ability to review the resources that are presently available and make decisions on the best way to exploit those resources to get the best out of those resources. You could be a leader of an organization, a leader of a country, a leader of your family. It doesn't matter what leadership position that you hold, it's still the job of the leader to hold the vision for the people. I was watching a documentary last night about Qatar and how the leader, I'm not sure if he's the present leader at this moment, but the leader at the time had a vision for the country and created new ways to exploit natural gas. So they would store natural gas in liquid form and export natural gas. And they also exploited their oil. He looked futuristically and looked at other ways to invest in other countries, such as the UK, so that they could create additional sources of revenue for their country. So when I looked at that, I was blown. My mind was blown because Qatar is quite a small country, but they've done so well. They've done so much. They have other issues that they're working on, yes, but they have achieved quite a lot. In the time span that they've been independent from British rule. So I was inspired really by the leadership of the country, and it just made me think about vision. It's 2020 and we've been faced with challenges like never before in the form of a pandemic. But you are still a leader. You are still in a position of authority. You're still the leader of your family. You're still the leader of your country. You're still the leader of your organization. What should you be doing right now? What I suggest that you do right now is that you revise or revisit your vision. It might be a case that you need to revise your vision. It might be a case that you need a new vision to take your life and to take the people that are following you. So this is the time really to project your mind into the future, because it's the leader's responsibility to go into the future, to create new possibilities, to explore new options, to devise new ways of doing things, to find out solutions for the people in the future, to answer questions that are yet to be asked in the future, and then come back into the present, and based on the vision that you have mapped out, you come back into the present and then lead your people in the direction of that vision. You come back into the present and devise a plan that will take you and your people, you and your organization, you and your family, you and your country in the direction of your vision. So vision is very crucial as a leader. Once you find that you're losing your vision, it can really affect your ability to lead. And the people that follow you will also be able to identify that there's been a loss of vision. So whilst we're in lockdown, this is the time to really get back to basics and to revise in your mind, to just have a think about what your vision is, what the future looks like for you, because the future really is in your hands to create. I heard a quote that says, "I have seen the future and I have decided to live there." Of course, we know the future could hold different things, but it's what you do in the present that will actually impact your future. But it's always good as a leader to have a vision, because then when you have a vision of the future, then it will impact the decisions that you make today. It will impact your leadership style. It will infuse your leadership style with passion, because you know where you're going, you know the direction you're headed for. It doesn't mean that you won't have to revise the plan depending on what challenges that you face along the way, but you'll have a general map, a general idea of where you're going, what you want to achieve, where you want your people to go, so that they can follow you with reliability, with dependence, knowing that you know where you're going, you know where you're leading them, you know what your expectations of them, what expectations you have for them, and that's very much ingrained in the vision that you have. So it's 2020, we're faced with a pandemic. Things are sort of going back to normal in some places. But really, this is the time for you to revisit your vision, to see if you need a new vision, to see if the vision needs to be revised, if the vision needs to be made bigger. Because when you have a bigger vision than where you are, it really can motivate you, it can really propel you. But if your vision has shrunken beneath or below the person that you are right now as a leader, then perhaps you need to expand your vision to fit the new leader that you are, the new person that you are. And so once your vision is big enough to incentivize you, to motivate you, to propel you forward, that you can come back into the present and devise a plan to lead your people in the direction of your vision. Okay, these are my tips for you today. Please feel free to share this with whoever you think needs to hear it. There's a saying that goes, without a vision, the people perish. So if you find your people perishing, if you find yourself perishing, perhaps you need a vision. I suggest, in fact, that you do need a vision. Okay? So please feel free to share this video with whoever you think needs to hear it. From my heart to yours, until next time, stay safe. Bye.